Free Arts was definitely a good place to go because going through an abusive family, abusive home, it makes you feel like you're not good enough for anything. And it makes you feel like no one really cares. Some kids have a hard time expressing what they really feel. Art's really a good way to express feelings. Like, oh, I'm having a really bad day, let me just paint it out.
Free Arts heals abused and homeless children through artistic expression. We provide programs to children living in foster care group homes, homeless shelters, domestic violence shelters, and residential treatment centers. We take caring community members and train them to be volunteers to administer these programs. We use the arts because there's no mistakes in art. And the arts help children express themselves freely and begin to build the skills that they need to cope with the difficult things in their lives.
I'm professionally a music therapist. I work with kids who have like emotional trauma and stuff like that, and using music to help them grow and help them get out of their shell and improve their self-esteem and work on social skills. There's been research done in terms of like active music making and how that can raise cortisol levels. So in terms of dealing with like anxiety, cortisol can help to relax us and make us feel more euphoric in a sense.
I started playing trombone 5 years ago, and I broke out into becoming a singer, a leader, and soon to be a drum major. Music just really brought me through the depressing parts of my life. My dad went to jail, prison for 4.5 years, and so my mom took us. My mom was losing it, and she was going out of control. That she just didn't want it. She just didn't want to be here anymore on the earth, and so she was going to end all our life with us together. Some of these people on campus ask me how I'm so well behaved, and that's what I've been through, and I said it's just because of the arts and music.
In addition to the arts, we surround children with caring adult mentors who can help them begin to cope with the trauma they've experienced. We provide a safe space where the kids can come together with their peers and begin to explore their most difficult stories, and through that begin to heal.
But out of my 16 years of my professional career, there's nothing more rewarding than this. When we did the theater camp, one of the young men, he's telling a story on stage in front of 300 people about he's 8 years old and he's holding his mom who's been violently beaten by his father, and he doesn't even know if he's strong enough to hold her. At 8 years old, he's been abused violently by his father.
This boy spent several years in Free Arts programs, and then after he turned 18, came back to Free Arts as a volunteer and a youth leader. He graduated from high school, taking honors classes along the way, and secured a job.
Without this opportunity to deal with it, face it, let it out, and then, be present and move forward, that pain just gets recycled.
The first night that Free Arts came to my shelter, I did this thing where I painted my hands black and put it on this red piece of paper, and I wrote this poem around it, and the mentors thought it was really, really cool. When I got to a group home, they do camps during the summer, Mag Camp. And so I went, and my first day, usually I'm kind of shy, but when I'm around Free Arts, I just get in this perky kind of mood. So I saw these kids or whatever, and they were in the same group as me, and I walked up to them and introduced myself. And they looked at me like I was kind of weird, but by the end of the day, we were all dancing and laughing and talking. And now, I'm more open, and I can talk to people, and I can trust people. They genuinely care. And I've never really met people like that at all, ever in my life.
It's a chance to teach them, express yourself.
I'm so grateful for Free Arts, what they do every year.
Playing a supportive role is something that really any adult can do. You can change somebody's life.
You don't always have to be broken. They could do something that affects other people in a positive way instead of a negative way.
You're surrounded by a group of individuals who just want to make these kids believe in themselves.
I have really big dreams, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them all yet, but I know it's gonna change lives.